Alcoholics don't drink like other people do.
I always thought to myself that would never happen to me.
Once I got hooked, it was bad.
I would have never thought that I was going to get clean.
What we do does change lives. Arapahoe House's vision is to become the #1 choice for treatment services for people who are suffering from alcohol and substance abuse problems.
Somebody in our lives may want help, and if we know enough, just a little, to make a phone call to Arapahoe House or what have you, there is help for people.
Hi, I'm Vanessa. I've been clean for a year and 7 months. My biological dad got me hooked on them.
To speak the words, my daughter is an addict, that's something I would not have ever guessed in a million years that I would ever have to say. And it kills me, and it will kill me to the day that I die.
Maybe before I hit 13, 14, I was a normal kid. Liked school, liked, to go play, read, write. And when I started smoking, that went down the drain. I didn't care about nothing but getting high. I didn't care who I had to hurt to get high.
I feel Arapahoe House gave my daughter life. They saved her, and I will forever be thankful.
We're dealing with a disease, a very complex disease, a disease that not only destroys the alcoholic or the addict, but the collateral damage that occurs with families and friends and all the people who surround us.
I'm Michelle, and I'm addicted to Vicodin or any kind of opiates. I have been clean now since my relapse, a little over 6 months. I was diagnosed back in 2000, 2001 with severe endometriosis. And I was prescribed opiates for that, which was Vicodin. At the time, I took them as prescribed, did not abuse them. Being a nurse, I know that pain pills can become very addicting. April of 2004, I was completely off of the medications. My left leg hyperextended. So I ended up with an internal femoral bruise that led me back to the doctors. After that, that was it. I was doctor shopping. She's a blessing. And then what really made me very angry was that I relapsed pregnant with her. I relapsed because I'd fallen on a patch of ice right here in my carport. And the doctors ended up putting me on methadone for the pain. And not only that, but they were giving me Vicodin. Being at the Arapahoe House, I think it's wonderful that we can have our children there. We have a safe place. We can focus on ourselves. I've never felt as strong and compassionate to my sobriety as I have since I went through the Arapahoe House.
I believe that alcoholics trade. They trade friends, family, fortunes, houses, jobs, to continue to drink. And eventually there comes a time when some of us trade our lives.
Hi, my name's Hal Kimball. I was addicted to crack cocaine and alcohol, and I've been in recovery 4.5 years. As soon as my wife would leave for work, I'd start smoking crack, and then kind of muddle through dinner and sneak out to the garage or keep making excuses to go out to the garage and continue smoking crack until they went to bed, and then I would smoke more crack and pass out in a chair and wake up in the morning and do it all over again.
He actually did a pretty good job of hiding it from me. I thought he just didn't care. I mean, he was just never around.
Oh, it cost me plenty, my marriage, love of my wife, love of my son. Arapahoe House absolutely saved my life. My brother saved my life for getting me into Arapahoe House. Be forever indebted to the institution of Arapahoe House. And I hope the doors always stay open here, because the new lives do happen.
I never really had a father figure growing up, so I'm sorry. I'm very proud of my father for sticking to this, and he always taught me to be responsible for what you do, and because of this organization, he's able to start being responsible for what he was doing and helping other people. So, yeah, I'm very proud of him.
We are the largest provider of services in the state of Colorado. We have locations all over the metro area. We have 14 locations and over 20 programs.
It's not only a great treatment facility, but the research and the pioneering work that we do in how to deal with addictions and best practices and emerging therapies. That's was a new experience for me and something that I've really enjoyed being a part of. It shows me every day, sitting on as a member of that board, how horrific this can be to lives, and what just one decision on my point in one weak moment in my life, I could be right back where that person is today. Hi, my name's Tom Clark. I'm Executive Vice President of the Metro Denver Economic Development Corporation, and I am an alcoholic. My first drink was a spiritual experience. I always said I found God. It was a three-letter word called B-U-D. My whole personality changed. I suddenly became friendly, everybody was my pal, da-da-da-da-da, and I wanted more of it all the time. And I drank nonstop, pretty much, for 15 years. My trading point came when my ex-wife got up one morning and said, "I'm leaving you, you'll never see your children again." I would not trade that. That's something that, where I drew the line. I have a son who's a scientist, brilliant kid, my youngest son. But, you know, he had to, at 3 years of age, he had to try to arouse me, passed out on the floor, and thought I was dead. Yeah. How do you ever forgive yourself for that? You traumatize a little kid? It's horrible. I can't unwind that.
You have to face this beast every single day. You have to come armored, and that's what the Arapahoe House taught me, is how to get prepared.
I can only hope to carry on in recovery and to see my relationship with my son grow.
It meant a second chance. It meant help.
You get on the other side, it is a life you cannot imagine. It is so joyful. It's a miracle.